Is everyone accounted for? All 8 of you?
Yes.
Aspirant, make sure.
Well, all accounted for.
All
good.
present. All the
You should
trusted
have all
men.
drunk your potions by now, yes? All of you. All of you. I'll be honest, its potency is not that strong. You'll only be able to see about 30, maybe 40 feet in front of you, but it was a rush order, as you know. This is urgent. So I pray you may make do. You're mid-range, not long-range riflemen. Aspirant, keep an eye on them. And of course, take up the front. There's much we need to gather here. Is that understood?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Which means, if you weren't able to figure it out, you, aspirant, are going to be commanding the men, while my colleague and I are able to collect samples and help map out this area. You understand?
Understood, Inquisitor.
Then begin your advance.
You are the front line. Go.
Troops, advance with me.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
You move at Hans's pace. Keep that in mind. You can't fucking run. And don't say it as an insult, I say it as a mercy.
Just outside your vision, you just hear the faint dripping.
I will not leave him behind.
As you approach the stone here, it is definitely of older make. And further within, you hear the faint gasps of air. Something.
To the front. Shields, to the sides. Hans, you with me at the front.
Yes, sir.
Advance and take the area.
As I had told you,
Forwards.
when I left, they had breached the gate. All the mechanisms between here and down below were left open. Try as I might, with limited resources, I failed. Their lord escaped through the archway.
You and me both. I too, when I came down here to the gate with the battering ram, was able to collect a singular sample, but I as well didn't get too far. There was just too much. Too many pests in the way, which is why we've called in these elites from the Voltex company to hopefully deal with them, so that now I can actually officially map things out and gather proper samples.
There is much down here that will get your attention. Many things I found down here the first time I came.
These barrels are far too ancient. There's nothing of use.
We've secured the main area. We ran into some curiosities. One of their corpses is on the side over there. Mushroom men.
Yes, there are many of those down here. You will see more and
I found a
more.
book, perhaps it would be.
Looks broken.
Take your
Dirty and
men.
dusty.
Push down both the left flank and the right. See to it that no more of those creatures remain. Then breed up back here with myself and my colleague.
Gazing at the tome,
At once.
Victor, as you go to investigate it, most of the pages have already been disintegrated.
Ruined.
The spine is gone, and anything that was legible now has been lost to time.
Let me show you what I found on the way down. As you can see, thanks to the Night Stalker potions, makeshift fortifications. The wood is petrified. It has been down here for God knows how long. The stonework is far older. However, look at these fortifications, Victor. They're facing inward, not out.
Indeed, as if they're keeping something back. Another thing of note, the corpses. Look how he died, shivering, cowering in fear, curled up like a babe.
You're not on your
More than likely, one of the last of his kind.
I wasn't able to see it clearly when I came down here the first time with the battering ram. Now that I am investigating it further, I now see what they were cowering from. These monstrosities are indeed very different.
They're
They
versatile.
learn.
That is the problem.
Indeed.
At first, I thought perhaps these were the remnants of civilians. This was a tomb of sorts. But no. Only military
in
men move their
formation.
dead like this.
Indeed. Rusted swords, but like across their chests. Human, most definitely. At least from their anatomies that I can tell.
You are correct, I would think. This one, however, is far larger than most of the others. If I had to guess, a Northman. Perhaps even a Bjorn.
Half-breed. Hips are too small here. At least from the collarbone. Here, broader shoulders. Half-breed. Not a Northman. A Northman, why would a Northman die in a place like this? We would have seen a larger anatomy. We would have seen a bear anatomy, I would think.
You are more than likely correct. You have an eye for these things, I do not.
Experimentation and dissection is my specialty. But we all must learn these things and learn from one another. That's how humanity progresses. Let's catch up with the others.
I've instructed them to clear out the side passages. We will wait for them here. The way forward, as you remember.
Right. There were levers, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
However, the gate was bent inward. What I found very strange the first going around, on the right side, the bars were moved and bent twice over and then bent back into place as if someone came down here before but couldn't get past the levers in the gate.
I'm not exactly sure
Very
why
curious.
that would be, but if anything that happened with their
had
Lord
the
Gavis is any sort of inclination, they were fully aware of what was under here. I am sure they utilized it because of prior knowledge. You see the bodies all around us fell in battle. Crushed clavicles, fractured skulls,
Pathway on the right
broken
leads
bones.
down. We saw fit to not go all the way down so as not to get too separated.
These wooden fortifications, petrified as they may be now,
But it does continue down. We ran into multiple.
were meant to hold a threat underground. Of this I am sure.
To the left, we found a lever. I'll report this.
Very
to
much so.
visitors.
Yes, aspirant.
My men have gone to the left and right tunnels. The rightmost party didn't want to push as far as we did. We discovered a lever was already triggered. Perhaps it was for the doorway ahead.
Yes, the gate fortifications here before. However,
Then there may
mainly
be
were
one on the
destroyed.
right.
The gate was broken down. It was alright because the way is open as we were down here before with the battering ram. You can see the drag marks. It's one of the wheels broke. Assist, Wolf. The champion. He can only have so much stamina for so long. He has to rest. Let's not waste a champion this day.
I will get the rest of the men.
Your hesitation, Wolf, allowed that champion to take a strike to his left.
This way. You, with me.
Careless.
Are there any more soldiers down that way? Quickly now. Should not be down. Soldiers with me.
Yes.
There is
Empire steel will hold.
many things down there.
It's just like an issue.
even farther down the city that you got to the outskirts of are large. But we will have to push through these outskirts before we reach it.
What worries me is the fact that these shroom creatures have regrouped so quickly in the past 3 days.
They learn.
3 days. They learn, they evolve, they mutate, and it would seem
Victor.
the corpses themselves, after being killed,
Upon watching, engaging in combat, they learn. Not over time. It's not something that happens with prolonged combat over years, over months. They watch you fight, and then the next ones that come after you trying to match your skill. I have found a few that have even given me a run.
That's ridiculous, with all respects, Leander. Impossible. How can one learn such techniques? Like yourself and I, or our champions. Takes years upon years.
The very same way that our enemies in darkness itself flourishes. Through ways of sin and dark magics.
This is not good.
Albert, get behind. We'll advance with you. Go on then, take the front.
Loyalty to friends is admirable.
Go. Get off your knees.
Make sure you clear the entire way, aspirant. We must map all of this out.
Oh, look at that.
I wish I had made more potency. I can only see 40 feet in front of me. I can barely see the edge of that line.
I do not dilute
Hear
it.
it though.
Our men would have needed torches.
The pebbles are shaking. Something is coming.
You mean that?
That.
Hans! On your right, Hans. Go back. Help him with that one.
Hans! That! Hans! Go! Kill!
These are just small variations. I've seen larger.
Indeed.
With a 6, you jab your evening star into the fleshy shoulder of this creature, staggering it back, but it doesn't seem to lose its control of its arm.
Again, another large skeleton.
Yeah.
Broad shoulders. Longer legs.
Okay. Okay.
Not human. Leander, look.
What?
Guardians. Again. Swords.
The same things we saw in Gillimore.
Precisely.
Take care of that thing.
Not me.
Fine, Leroy. Hitting your leg.
Really?
We could all just talk. We would get together. Have some fun. We would be fine. And we wouldn't
collapsed, mostly empty. Pottery, nothing more. A waste.
Those across.
And try that one next then.
Again, larger skeletons. Bone piles.
Corpse pile that, I guess.
You're not wrong. But why?
Fire steel wall.
There's not a speck of dust on this stone.
No cracks. It's in almost perfect condition, I'd say, aside from the sword, which has little marks and indents from where it was hit before.
Is it even truly stone? You had remarked on something similar in Gillimore.
If
What?
I had to guess,
It's made out of that
There's a voice
material.
coming from that room over there. They are not one of ours.
A voice.
we'll deal with it.
That's the strength.
Thank you, sir.
With a 6-2 on ground, you're starting to get pushed back and onto the ground.
Imperials, as you walk in, you see a man before you. Oh dear. Looks to be still alive, but you both immediately see the shrooming process starting on this man. It looks like he is partially way through, but still alive.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait? Is turning into the enemy.
I don't want him to move.
To break his arms.
Yes.
With a 15, Imperial, you are awakened. Your reason is still there. Your arms were just shattered.
For your own safety, my lap arms. I want to see if that changes when we return.
Are you quite finished?
So long? No. No, I'm not. Not yet. But we have no time right now. Like I said, I want to see if that changes, if the potency changes for the liquid I pour it in. If that flesh changes into shroom-like, then I want to know how long it takes.
They regenerate.
Assurances then.
I must check in for you for that.
Got you up there. You didn't need it.
Yes.
Hello.
Are you injured? I got some shot.
That's fine.
Inquisitors, you
We
can
really need
already
to clear
notice
this
that
out.
these creatures are starting to fight in a line rather than sporadically, and it's only been a matter of minutes.
You're right, Victor.
I don't believe it. I hear him and I see him. That's a bit of a problem.
You told me.
Left side as well. Let the line know they're being flanked, soldier.
You on this side? I'll go to the other.
As you wish. Large ones, are they?
Looks like you don't even need light.
You'd be surprised. Continue the advance, quickly.
Understood. This abomination. Come back.
Just regrouped. Interesting.
Perhaps I don't need to be fixed.
Interesting. Looted. I'm not surprised. Oh? Were we sharing a room? Emily formation. Look, my colleague. By the water.
Yes.
Extremely large mycelium. Far larger than anywhere else.
Yes. Their bioluminescence shines under their caps. Poisonous, no doubt.
I do so hope the concoction you made with the samples I brought will keep us all from getting that accursed vapor in our lungs.
Well, comes at a cost. You aren't
Always.
immune.
Away so we can get to the wind.
Unless you've been doing it
Attempt
for
to apply
years.
the bandage.
Where in my case, I don't need it.
If you go to apply the bandage, you know what you're doing. The bandage is clean.
More and more different variations getting to show themselves.
Yes. Again, archway. You see it? Shaped like an arch, but doesn't lead anywhere. Perfectly
Symbolism,
carved
perhaps?
again with those same runic symbols. Yes, symbolism, but of what?
I do not know. Be very careful.
These won't explode. Not in terms of
Not without flame.
These do not have spores. Flame, definitely. They will not admit their spores here. Not if you're careful. More corpse piles. Bones.
I'm not entirely
Very
surprised.
strange. Well, in the first room, there were those lying like soldiers on the ground, in formation, all perfectly at rest. Here, it's just corpse piles. Bones, skulls.
Further reports on the way in from different scouting companies that had assisted with the push against Ledford reported that this was some sort of tomb. However, these bones should be inside of some sort of crypt. Instead, they are piled here, almost as if corpse upon corpse were brought out.
Or these half-breeds, skeletons. Perhaps a difference in religion. They weren't buried like humans. They're amassed, put on each other on a corpse pile and burned. Some of them are blackened. Perhaps some Bjorning even. Or at least some semblance of their heritage. Half-breed's a half-breed.
Why has your aspirant stopped advancing?
Aspirant! I did not call for a halt. This is a bottleneck and I want them pushed all the way to the end. You have Imperial steel. Take injury if necessary. Push them forward.
Advance!
Art one clear.
Push through!
6, big man. Don't get too far.
Step forward! Take space! I want you by the end of that hall! Now!
Hans may have a limp in his step now. But he still has one hell of a swing.
It does. And I think you wanted to kill them.
Glad he survived. Very glad. He's one of the more loyal ones that I want to be sure coming out of here. In fact, I have much to discuss with you on that front. I have a couple ideas. Yeah.
Very
Later
well.
time when we're alone.
Imperial! As they drop down on you, you manage to held this attack upon you and your armor holds, and you're able to break free.
The tactics.
No one looks up.
You're watching it in real time, Victor. They're evolving before you.
That one there, with the double maces.
That might be our problem.
Yes. That's behaving very, very similarly to Hans. It's just faster.
Yes! He cleft it straight in two. Perhaps he should have been an inquisitor.
You've seen your brother die in front of you.
Barely able to reach out, just missing in his grasp. You're able to hold yourself together for now.
Who fell?
I got grabbed.
What happened?
I need
14, you're
You got knocked by the one with the...
Who did?
One.
14, your armor holds as
Ah,
Chimpo, which is
19, your armor full.
4, 5, 6, 7.
semester.
Who?
Down here. Where do I hold to get up?
14.
It was
It's
hand
near.
armor.
So, thank God then.
Think, compose yourself.
Get that
You're
one
not
back
friends
together.
down here, you are colleagues. Work colleagues.
Aspirants, take control of your formation. You've already lost a man. Which one?
I do not know his name.
You are killing me on the inside.
I do not know his name.
Fucking Marco, wasn't it? Marco, that's who we just lost.
Top right! Aspirant!
And again, it was his greed. I'm sure that's what it was. Sins have been paid for.
Marco. You got one man down. Failed consummation.
For the faithful, sacrifices have to be made.
It is taking time.
Sacrifices here, aspirant, and this soon is unnecessary. Keep your men alive.
For your battle, buddy.
What?
You're running in numbers now,
What?
and this thing is just running around.
But we can see you, fool.
I'm behind you, brother.
We can see you.
What is it doing?
Being stupid. Continue on.
There's another one.
They'll have to split you. They'll have to have sword here, Captain. It's too narrow for your
Victor, these are different.
Yes.
I don't like the others.
Yes, but they're dead. Actually dead. They're not growing from any nutrition. They're petrified.
And the red ones.
They've already been burned. The red ones, no. These are the same. Their caps have peeled. Seeing here, this is ash. The caps have peeled at the top because they've been burned. Someone threw a torch in this.
More than likely, the fleeing Irelandese. Hanya, I love you! I love you, Hydrasia! She's the best girlfriend. Chat, give her lots of hearts. Give her lots of head pats. Give her lots of cuddles. Love you, Hanya. Progress, aspirant. Make it.
But steady.
Comes down very quickly onto your steel plate, soldier. And you've got 6 though. By the might of the Emperor, the plate will hold.
stand.
Run them through.
Wait a second.
Cannot fall here. You
Skittering.
must stand.
Overhead.
Yes. I will take a look.
Doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Are they crawling from the depths? Because I hear it beneath us and above us.
This place goes
it's
down
here.
for many miles. I went down there myself, a bit farther than you. When I say that there are cracks and crevices where you would not believe, some of these drops, though they may have water in them, go farther than one could see if we were able to.
Indeed.
Whatever these structures were, they were massive.
It would explain the larger humanoid figures and statues. Perhaps not an exaggeration, but it was intended for larger as such. Giants.
I scoff to think. I've only ever heard of giants in the
We have
north
seen
and the
larger
far
humanoids.
east.
Which direction?
Left is never on.
I feel a pull in this direction. I am unsure
Then
though.
we will go in that direction.
For the 10, Oleander, you actually feel a pull in both directions. So whatever for reason, it's a little stronger that way.
Wait. No, it's in both directions.
That line.
And I feel something over here as well. I must see.
Very well. I will accompany you.
Coming up the stairs.
We see.
Injury.
We see experts.
Rolling for injury.
Stays here.
An 8 plus your armor, which brings it up to 11. It's a minor injury. Nothing too serious.
You have.
What's your sword?
Keep it for the men.
I knew it.
As you come down this staircase, Oleander, you find the source of this pole. Green crystalline structures.
Now these are a surprise. Tell the men to advance in this direction. I must have time to look at these. Yes. Would be expected now, wouldn't it? These are the very same.
Not like the blue ones.
No,
Cracked.
So many dangers.
the energy is different. Most,
Above.
and take care of it. Most of the magic that settles in dark places like this
Go, rifleman.
are wild. But this is the strongest I've ever seen it. This is pure wild magic. The magic's used by parasites. Very volatile. If struck, they will detonate.
Aspirant!
At once, Inquisitor. Thrust! I am. Pierce its shaft.
Hans! Destroy that thing so we may advance!
Your armor holds against this mace. You continue to point.
That is a very good one.
Very confident in your job, I see. Carry on.
Use your terrain, my aspirant.
The strength of this larger creature is still unmatched.
Picks up a rock and it goes at you.
Around with extreme weight.
Give me
Lions are here. No one else feels me. Hold the entry way. Hold the entry way. Do not let's go.
I can't see very well past you two, but I'm here, ready to go fight.
Unless you are told otherwise. Fight.
You might want to shoot that instead. Turn around.
Aspirant! Too much hesitation, advance! Continue to advance, aspirant! Yes, I see.
That's your style.
Soldiers, continue to advance!
Yes, sir.
Advance! Halberdier, advance! Grabbed. As that comes. Strange.
Let me see. Let me see.
That was your style. I'm not mistaken.
You are not incorrect. As I said, they learned. I hope you believe me now.
Injury first shot.
I believe whale on my shield.
Then again,
A 9 plus
I'm
5
optimistic.
with a 14. You're
this is a great ancient tomb.
look around, you see things are starting to look familiar to you. Ancient. Most of the gates. Things are similar to many of the other places you went. There are some differences.
Why? Laid out again. 1, 2, 3. 5.
What, brother?
Anything?
What bothers you?
This tomb. The twin skulls on the side.
Very reminiscent.
Very familiar. It's almost our skulls, but larger.
The report stated that this may be the tomb of King Hayrig. Whether or not that's true, I have no idea. It would make sense,
King Hayred.
the fashion of it. But then it raises questions, Victor. Because look who guards his tomb.
The Guardians. These large humans.
The very same things that we saw inside of Gillimore. If the things that we have discovered are as old as they purport to be, which any of our experts say that they are, why would some Aralandi warlord from thousands of years ago have some such statues within his tomb that should be far younger than what we've discovered?
As you're
Perhaps
sitting
a
here, from
connection.
behind you, you hear a as a large discharge for you, Oleander, of magic in the other room. And then it goes quiet.
What happened? Speak!
One of the
crystals exploded, sir.
crystal. They hit the crystal.
Who did?
Why?
The
The
mushroom.
mushroom.
The mushroom.
It detonated itself.
Let that be a lesson then. That's what will happen to you if you hit one of those. Aspirant,
They did it
begin advancing.
They did it deliberate. They did it deliberately.
Nowhere.
Ridiculous.
Deliberately. They swung the halberd at it deliberately. They were trying to knock us down with the explosion or injure us.
Impossible.
You've already
No,
seen.
that I refuse to believe.
You have already seen.
No.
Continue on. You've already seen what they are capable of, Victor. These creatures. Their intelligence is not their own. I've seen them
Their
turn
intelligence,
in
they
unison.
can understand our speech.
Some
That
of
was
them-
only said, it was never done.
Some of them speak.
Why? Why?
I have a theory.
This makes
I
my
am
blood boil.
unsure how true it is, but I have seen them act in unison. You know that you must get men to drill in order to do things at the same time. They do it without speaking a word. They will turn and face a threat unspoken and unseen. Their thoughts are not their own. I am sure of it. It is too particular.
You're saying they all follow one singular mind?
I am saying that they all seem to either be able to speak without speaking, and they communicate in a way we do not understand, or they have one mind. This is not unlike the reports we got to the Far East. The same thing found beneath the Far East dwarves' holds, though they were never fully explored, merely closed off. This fits everything that those companies had reported. You and I both know that the Inquisition had written it off as soldiers with PTSD or mis-sightings. I collected those reports.
Of course.
Victor, there were over 119 individual reports about these sightings. There was even one
From
unit...
Silver Knights, no less.
Silvers, yes.
Shame. To have to lie to keep those secrets secret and convince them that they are insane. How would you manage such a thing with such valuable assets? Truly horrifying. And a little immoral, I might say, but necessary.
Do not know what the reasoning is. It is not for me to say. That is for the arch lectors.
You will die in the Emperor.
It's the ones we heard crawling up prior. You mean to cut us off?
Notice that they also have weapons. Which means
To the front.
they didn't just stream in and climb up. They regrouped.
Our weapons.
Yes.
Our steel.
Yes.
Shield, to the front. What are you doing?
Let's hope they can't. Put on armor.
Sehr easier to catch.
And I am afraid I must inform you of something.
Advance.
You remember those nights that we
Surprise me.
encountered in Gilmore?
Just let my mind be at peace. With all respect, I will see it and I will believe it. I need to focus on other things.
Yes, sir.
Advance.
Can't believe we lost him 10 minutes in, Marco. He's not a very loyal man, I will admit. He's got stealing once or twice. His penance was to come on this mission.
Then it was paid in full.
Pay for his sin.
Three-way turn, sir.
3 different directions. We don't have time for this. Victor, take left, I'll take right. Formation center.
Sure.
Nice. Advance with me.
Cracks and crevasses in every direction. These things understand. Seconds, and the head is pierced. 3 seconds, far longer than it takes for a man to die. For a man, it is instant. I cannot help but wonder. A large crater at the back. I hear something. This must be it. We'll inform the others.
As you come back to this intersection, Oleander, further that way, the way Victor was going, you hear low guttural screams of something large.
Can't take that on my own. Pistol's ineffective, sword's ineffective.
And I will assist you.
I need some help.
Soldier, keep an eye that way. That's the way further in.
Yes, sir.
What is back here?
A troll.
A troll?
Room troll.
A troll would...
Watch it.
Like I said.
So that's what you meant. Right.
Yes.
Shall we?
Break its legs. Topple it off the precipice is my idea. What do you think?
We'll both go for a leg. But we have to do it next to the edge. Go.
And another tomb up top as well. Same.
Shit.
Very same.
Throwing!
A large boulder is thrown and hits the side wall.
Thank God it's not accurate. Not yet, anyway.
It's coming around already.
Very well. However you want to do this.
We'll tip it this way. Some of the graves might impale it from behind. Ah! Come on then, beastie. Come on! By the time that's just right. Now, Victor! Again!
Fuck the stone shit.
Ah!
Oh, you gotta roll for that.
As a flail smashes into the legs, the troll will fall over the side and hear a very sickening crack as it hits all of the gravestones underneath.
Are you alright, Victor?
He was on the edge. Fell off.
With a 5 plus 6, though, Victor, you quickly catch your footing. As you see some stones fall behind you, ones that are a little more loose.
Did it work?
It is impaled. All the way through. Nicely done. I'm exhausted. All that running. Let's catch up with our aspirant after you've done writing these notes down. Oh, wait.
Lord Commander Graham, eldest son of the House Durst. Durst. Sacrifices to help unite the peoples of Ireland under King Haebrig. A general of sorts. Curious. This is not what this tomb was originally, I would wager.
Curiosities. Make sure this thing dies. Fortunately, I do not have any alchemist fire on me.
The growths on its back are massive. Entire discoloration along the entirety of the body. But that is your field, not mine.
A vial of shroom troll's blood.
You really think it will be that different? Ah, I
Corrupted.
see.
And I must learn of that corruption.
It would also be far more regeneratory, would it not? A regular troll's blood already has such properties.
Yes, because of its natural potency and the other surrounding crystals as well. This has been empowered somewhat. So yes, very potent, but still deadly.
Perhaps the lectors will be able to make something of it.
Very much so.
Your health.
It's nice to see a friendly face. There's nothing. I
You
assure you.
You say this. It has been going on for some time.
Stowlin, I held by myself for the last 20 minutes. By myself.
Very
With all
well.
my men routed. I had to use necessary heresy to ensure that I wouldn't die.
Dead end.
That is not advanced and with speed.
Inquisitors,
Clear them.
behind you.
We can hear them.
You heard them with speed. Can I get an injury roll for a unexpected sword to my side? With a 4 plus 6 for a 10, which is a major injury, you will find that there is a nasty cut
I'm not in a mood for grappling.
right along the length of your arm here.
I'll see. You, soldier. Tend to him. Medic. Now. Don't let that fester. Your immunity is only allowed so much. You obtain too many wounds, eventually that immunity, all that blood within your system will run out. And the new blood will regenerate, replacing
You could do
said
me
immunity.
2 treatment rolls, please. One for
Become a
myself and for
shroom.
him. For injuries.
Very well, for him.
Injuries.
For him, it was a 9. For you, it is a 15.
I will wait back here in case the enemy comes from
Is it
behind.
not enough?
Yes.
I will move and make sure my
There we are. We are down 3 bandages.
I would hurry that up if I were you. Medic. Are we quite done?
Yes, sir.
Double time.
Yes, sir.
The abominations have dug in deep. Looking at the ground, I've seen that it is not naturally this way. They have burrowed and burrowed and burrowed over and over again.
What would teach them to do that?
Formation?
I have a theory, and you will not like it.
Just tell me.
If they're able to learn from our fighting capabilities, what stops them from learning from animals? Creatures that tunnel and dig.
You might want to see this.
What? Move.
Up ahead.
Look. The very thing I told you.
I believe you. I see it. I believe you.
That is a
They'll have
spear wall.
regenerative properties.
Well,
Meaning if you cut off the head, Oleander, of those knights, it'll still move. They are mana knights.
I know. I've dealt with them. Soldiers, you are the forefront of the Emperor's will. You are soldiers, extensions of Emperor Osterhaus's might, and the best that the Theosian Empire has to offer. And you are with Inquisitors, who will see you through to victory. Before you is darkness, evil, abominations, and mutants. Their numbers are many, their formation tight, but they do not have your will nor your strength. Shields to the front, large weapons behind. You will crash with that line and make a hole, and you will not be afraid, for your Inquisition fights at your side. And my colleague's aspirant will lead you to victory. Give the command.
We will volley, then advance.
Yes, sir.
Take aim. Fire!
I watch the back line. definitely come for our rear, assist my aspirant. I need a secondary opinion on his progress.
Very well.
With a natural 1, you will lose ground. This flail is flying madly. It is in
Aspirant! I ordered you to advance!
bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Imperial armor holds, but you can't take another like you
Advance! The line is broken! They're regrouping. Aspirant, advance!
On the left.
We will advance.
Forward to where they are grouping up to. That is the exit.
Strange. Dead end, of course. They regrouped. They took the time to regroup. They expected this, expected us.
Here. Much dry blood. Humanoid red.
They're Irlandese, perhaps. Our troops did not meet with resistance yet. Not before.
It's leading further in, I would think.
Victor, if we keep getting stuck.
Here the first time though, that wasn't there.
We keep getting stuck in
Of
line
course I kept getting
fights.
stuck.
If we keep getting stuck in line fights, we are going to be overwhelmed.
A little bit of an unorthodox strategy then. That doesn't sound good.
Champion!
Letting us come with a new strategy.
Champion.
Champion!
Champion, you are being called on.
They're oh shit. Clear! Spread out! Spread out!
This room! Utilize this room! There is space here! Not in that hallway, that is a kill zone!
Rifle, back there! Large weapons up front! Halberdier to the right!
Over here. Let's go.
Worry about the large one, not that!
Yes, sir.
Over here, beast! Come on!
Come, little abomination.
Target the head of that beast! Shoot its eye out! Never mind.
Grabs her visor. Focus on the large enemy! Yes.
Blind spot. Left eye. Can't see out of the right side.
I see. Understood. Doesn't even trip, does it? Aspirant, cut them off!
I feel rested. Push the line. Do not let them regroup again, aspirant. Push the line.
The next large weapon that I see that breaks away from a large combatant to fight the smaller ones will have to answer to the Inquisition when we return to the surface. If you have a large weapon, halberds, long maces, evening stars, great swords, you focus on large enemies.
That means you. That means you. You hear me? Yes, bloodlust.
You fail at these jobs. You cost us this squad. Focus. Go. Advance.
Move. Push, aspirant. Remember, not your eyes, the ground. Watch the pebbles move. Listen, your ears.
I'm with you. On your left.
Another line. 3 enemies left. Get careful. They're hiding.
Getting securities. Okay.
Make a line.
Something stirs beneath the soil, beneath the stone.
There's blood everywhere. It leads back here.
Yes. Push the line, aspirant.
More blood. Why? Ah.
That's why.
Protective flank. This is our problem.
Let's make it a little easy, shall we?
Shall we?
Seems immune. Steel-plated boots.
I think I might have broken a rib or two. Great. Not loaded, you mind?
Make something on the fly.
Go for him. He's rested more!
Yes, I rested more. Fuck you. Tell you what.
I'm listening.
Let It just needs to be purified.
I'm not really one for self-experimentation.
But self-healing.
Healing's different.
Well, I offer you healing.
I'll take my luck with the broken ribs.
Very well.
Look here. A last stand of sort. Or human.
So it seems.
Except for the one in the center.
One half breed. Indeed.
Why?
They're dying for something. Loyal men. Probably to prove themselves as all half-breeds try. It's futile. Only these ones have stood like sentries. All of them on the corners of the room, each and every one.
We've seen those quick-moving grapplers. It's entirely possible they were taken by surprise.
Indeed. Up against the walls, on the ground, on the stations, on their posts.
Shit. Aspirant! Be careful! The yellow ones that are unarmed! They explode!
There's something larger in the back.
Send us on this. Do not allow him to hit the shrooms. Oh.
Are we sure these are elites? We handpicked these.
We picked whatever was on hand. We must not exhaust ourselves, brother.
Champion's already exhausted. He's fighting on the flanks. You should be in the center with the aspirant.
Your aspirant is focusing too much on his own fighting than giving commands. He is eager to gain your pride. However, he is ragged in his actions, focuses more on what he can do physically. I would recommend that you correct him, and brutally so. This one fights fast.
Shave down the ears a little more, I think.
This one moves fast, Victor. He is not like the others. I know.
Same stance, even. There's enough space. Shield breaker. Doesn't care.
They do not feel pain.
Not only that, it's shield strap that I just gave his arm. It's regenerating. The shield strap itself is mixed with the shrooms attached to his flesh. That's it.
Finish it, Victor.
That opening spotted Victor with an 11. You find the opening required to shatter that leg.
Waste good lad.
have much use left. Maybe you can stand one more blow.
Flying shield.
As you begin treating this Flyhinder with a natural 20, you will heal this injury. Great skill and accuracy.
I have two. I got a halberd to the arm, a stab, like a jab, and then I had a slice on my leg.
We're lucky they haven't started coming from behind as well. We should press the advantage.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Nothing. The armor protects. However, that other wound.
What is it?
Champion, you should be in the center, helping lead the formation, not the flanks.
Come here. Sit.
Do you have any roll? Took a blow to the stomach earlier. From a troll. Or a mace, I mean.
It is a 2.
Great.
Plus your armor.
I'm going to try and treat the critical. I only have the bandages unless the Inquisitor wishes to intervene.
Take this. Advanced. Take.
This will do better. Open up.
And this one needs assessment. I can't tell he's wearing armor.
Roll.
At least the line's progressing somewhat.
Slowly. Aspirant
He's
looks...
using his ears. He heard us reprimanding him. And he is pushing again without being under watch. So he's trying to be.
Time moving around.
As you examine your chest, you feel it.
See him gripping the blood from his stomach.
I'll need time.
One of the regulars, not whatever you're trying to make.
Look at the man next to you, medic.
There's only 2 of these left.
Fine, a bandage then.
Looks like his own.
You want me to tie it tightly?
Yes.
It's gonna impede your fighting ability. Arms up, brother.
9. Okay.
As you begin to perform
Best
the
I've
treatment,
got.
it's +2
Good
for
enough.
advantage, if I'm correct.
I believe so.
It's the only bandage I had on that.
With a total of
Skill
5,
Potions.
you'll notice the bandage going in, but it's just not soaking the blood up fast enough.
9.
Can we progress, medic?
We need to move.
To a critical.
The bandage is not keeping him. The bandage is not helping him. He's bleeding through the bandage. I cannot treat this here. Do not have the facilities.
This is Gerhardt, isn't it? Gerhardt? Can you move? I cannot.
2 options, Gerhardt.
I have 2 more.
You either waste our medical supplies or you fight until you die.
Choose. How do you want to be remembered? Good choice. Let's move.
To the front. Use what time you have left. Lead from the front. You are the center. You don't need your helmet. Let the enemy see your face. Burn brightly. Be the flame in the dark. Go.
I guess Gerhard will be going first.
Yes, he will.
Secure the other side of the bridge.
Go! In the name of humanity.
Gerhardt,
Advance.
continue to advance.
You want me to take up the rear, sir?
Oh, he's dead.
Met his face. Alright, champion, advance across the bridge.
That is the second man I have lost to gravity.
I'll be covering you.
Someone help him get back to where he needs to be. The rest of you continue.
Go get him.
Your foot cracks on one of the walls. Can you catch yourself?
Secure the other side if you can. Hold on to the ropes.
You would have already made it, Gerhard. Go.
Silver Knight, you next.
Careful with the safety.
I know I was turning it off.
Victor.
Yes.
They're on the stones above us.
They're watching, they're waiting. They're waiting for us to fall as an option, not fly. They're very smart.
Make sure you don't fall. If the fall doesn't kill you, the horde down there will.
Go on, rifleman.
Yes, sir.
I hear sounds from behind us. I assume we are being pursued.
Perhaps. There's ambushes, if I had to guess. Waiting for the less qualified to fall behind. That would not happen.
How terribly surprised they will be. If they are smart, they'll probably send more of those grapplers as stalkers.
Good eyes, my aspirant.
Listen to me, and listen to me well. The soldier by the name of Gerhard put out his helm. He is dying. He knows this. Use him aggressively. He is the flame at the front of the formation. He may die, but he dies for a good cause. Send him forth with a fury. Do not stop.
A dark spark is a spark, nonetheless, aspirant.
The
It
flame
needs
of
to ignite the rest of the
requires
men.
kindling.
It does. Immense sacrifice. Easier to understand what that truly means. We will in time. When we return, I'll be having him take after the arch-lectors in the sacrificial process, the rituals of burning non-humans.
Yes.
Those ones. That ritual. And perhaps he can get an empowered amulet of at least protection. That is all.
After you, my colleague.
Very well.
For the 4-Islander, where you land, the board beneath you will snap. With an 8, even with your modifiers, you quickly reorient yourself. And you fall, see the board fall to the ground below.
I will turn that one.
Good. I would like both of us to come back from this.
I see. There's been some time since you wouldn't mind facing you off again. I won't cheat this time.
Yes. I would say that throwing a vial in one's eyes, empty as it were, is a bit low, but thoughtful.
No lasting scars, and I gave you that potion afterwards.
Inquisitors, one more crystals ahead.
before the jet crystal. Do not let something hit the crystal. Do not let something hit the crystal again.
How about you don't stand near it and keep moving, so it doesn't matter if it hits the crystal. DM!
Yes.
I'm aiming for those crystals by the doorway.
Okay.
Marvelous.
Truly marvelous. I'm taking notes, I am. Perhaps I can come up with a similar concoction.
Great, the next vial you throw in my face might explode.
No vials this time, I promise.
When that happened, however, I had not yet quite known what I was capable of. This connection of sorts.
Indeed. The vial may have splashed in your face, but I couldn't wound you or bring you to a knee. You refused to yield. You were muttering something I couldn't remember at the time then.
My
I think I
scriptures.
understand now. I see. Damn shame. Perhaps I should invest in a little scriptures of my own.
Gerhard, advance.
Gerhard, forward!
His grenades just came straight on you, mister. With a 16, all it does is push you back.
Advance, Gerhardt! Even Shotar's flame needs a spark!
You'll start to lose ground, Imperial!
Perhaps a prayer. Send him on his way. We are priests. Let us not forget it.
Shotar, before you is a man whose flame begins to burn its hottest. A man of gold and a man of the Emperor by the name of Gerhardt. A soldier who will not fall until all blood leaves his body. May you be the spark within his heart that he may advance until his very soul leaves his body from sheer fatigue. May your arms of flame receive him as he climbs to you atop our enemies' corpses and the blood of darkness. May this man prove himself in your sight as a flame worthy to spread. In Shotar's name, Gerhard, die well!
Staggering backward. One of those maces comes very close, but with a 14, your head comes out of the way just in time.
He is cut down 6 by himself, and even now he is impaled.
He still moves.
Good.
I do not sense a heartbeat, brother.
Nor do
And
I.
if it is very faint.
I will stay with him.
Behind you! Wait.
Looks to be of a young boy.
Advance, Gerhardt!
Visitors, we found this.
A burnt corpse.
Indeed.
A dead peasant, nothing more.
Small enough to be a hobbit? Not sure. Probably a half-breed.
The back is obviously broken, the skin is burnt, the throat is slit.
The injury that went to critical hasn't been treated.
Never did this know he was going to turn. Means they are lasses know.
By the bandage.
Aspirant, hold your line.
I'll have to get a immune attack and I
Gerhardt. Advance. Up those stairs. Wait for no one. Aspirant, hold your line.
His
heart has stopped beating. Sotar guides him now.
Understood.
Constitution up with a 17. You can keep fighting. But you are
Stay with your line.
quickly.
Do not advance behind Gerhardt. This is his exit.
Witness. Witness him.
His heart has stopped. No more blood comes from his wounds, for he has given himself to Sotar, and the flame burns brightly within. And while his body gives kindling, while there is muscle and sinew, it will burn and fight and kill those that would threaten humanity. You could only hope to achieve this same rank and nirvana and success. Watch as your brother cleaves a path for you. Watch as the last of his strength provides you with passage. May Sotar grant you all this very strength, should you earn it.
He's become an animal, animalistic. All of his instincts are gone from that of a fighter. He's just swimming around a blade. Be careful.
Farewell, Gerhardt. Exceptional soldier of
Let
Voltex
us not have his body
vanguard.
disgraced and decapitated. Push.
Advance!
Destroy those abominations. And we will
They cannot have him. They will not have him.
I will catch up. I'll be back, chat.
bandages left.
Yeah, I took 2 majors and a critical, so that's fun.
I'm already down to 2 bandages. Also, I've had like 3 net 20s.
Ugh.
Oh,
I said
well.
to stop so people could get water.
Oh.
We were at a good little break point. Yeah.
It was good for
They've
me.
just been-
I needed it, my lord.
Oh, don't worry.
Same, I very much needed that.
There you are.
Oh, don't worry.
Good break, good break.
Oh yes.
Takes
from
Stroom Troll.
Just so you're aware, Mr. Oleander, that crystal formation doesn't exist anymore.
And we cut the bridge.
The musket shot it.
Damn it.
Yeah! We lost 2. We just get his
rolling.
brother, his twin brother.
That one. He's dead.
Think about it.
Not one.
Think
That's the
about
type
it.
continuum of your tongue.
His heart stopped. His heart stopped.
So Tarkin's pressing him on to his cause. That's so fucking scary though. His soul is fucking purged.
I shot one of them with a crystal.
Like his existence doesn't exist anymore.
Inquisitor, help me up. I can't stand up. Help me up. Do sit-ups. How can you not do
If you
sit-ups?
cannot help yourself, I will not help you.
Inquisitor,
That's
I
Mithrax.
haven't gone
Shit.
into a blood rage yet, so that's good, I guess.
I need to do something. I will be right back. Oh shit.
Alright, we'll wait for you.
Spaghetti was rather heavy.
Who the fuck ate spaghetti before coming down here? You stupid.
I'll be this fucker.
It was the only rations we had in it.
Spaghetti and noodleum.
Down here.
Spaghetti and
Spaghettum noodleum?
Why did we oh god.
He shot a crystal with it too.
My mom,
This it is.
before my trial.
It's a bad time to mention I didn't bring my sword.
Inquisitor Victor told me to Imperial
Do not tell the Inquisitors that, or you will die.
fucking Tupperware container with a
You probably won't die,
Reprimanded.
but you'll get put on point.
You will be sent to Oakenbrook if you tell us that.
Wait a minute.
You know, deadass, next time I make spaghetti,
You go and then him impale himself with his bayonet.
Yeah, he's like, thinking emoji, but with knife in hand.
What's that in your hand?
A knife!
Cocainum.
No!
No.
Alright, I've been given the go-ahead that they are prepped.
On your feet, cocksuckers!
Soulless now.
We don't need the medic. You're a medic.
Very well. No, I'm not. I'm his alchemist.
Look, they're even coming. There's no time. Look, look. There's no time.
Very well, very well.
What's the worst that happens?
Oh, he's back.
It's not going to suck itself.
Explosion just now. Where? What happened?
Apologies.
I don't think he heard. Advance.
I did not hear, no.
Good.
I'm sure I will hear later.
Wolf, champion. Hold the line from the back. Regain your stamina. And when you need to push forward, when there's a big fuck off creature, you make it fuck off.
Understood.
You have a
left and
long,
right, Inquisitor.
long weapon.
Say again.
Use it well.
There's a way left and right.
To the left.
Go with them. That they're getting faster. incredibly faster. What is this? Growth. Are these purely roots of my mycelium? Why? A shame. Odd growths. I wonder. I will see what Victor thinks.
After one right there, if you go to shoot, it merely goes right across the side of the head and it does not penetrate. It still has the strength to move. The 17 will break you down the way just in time.
Advance!
You feel the back of your leg pinch more than you see that foot. It seems to be reflected.
Rolling. Pause!
Pause!
Pause! One moment. Rika, as you came face to face with that large flail-like creature, with a natural 1, it smacks right into your chest. And as such, we need to see if you will survive such a blow, or be cast aside like the rest. Rika, with a 15, you will be cast aside, but you will survive, but you will need treatment immediately. Continue.
Shit. Watch it.
What is your job? Are you blind? And I'll do it again. What is your job?
I am a medic, sir.
Then fucking focus on it.
This room is brought low. And for you,
fucking came right on top of me.
Pause! Again! The beast came right on top of you, Hans. The larger fleshy bit, one that pierces flesh and armor. And as such, we must see if you survive or fall with the rest. But thankfully with a 13, Oleander pulls you out just in time.
Medic!
This one will die if I do not have enough supplies.
Make it work. How many supplies you have left?
I have 2 bandages.
You have an injury roll already?
Fight until I can.
13 from the big
This one is dying. I will try what I can.
You have 2 choices, soldier. Fight until death or waste our precious medical supplies.
I will fight until I die.
Then fight. Treat this one. We cannot lose any more silvers.
This one.
Injury,
Tell me now.
Where is the injury?
13. From the big mace man. The lander pulled him aside.
You.
Oh, that was something in my room. Oops, okay.
Well done, rifleman. You as well, Silver Knight. Get yourself looked at.
That I've used.
How many do you have left?
Bastion of light will save the soul. Yes.
What it is. Determined by Sotar himself.
Go on. As you fight, there'll be a hand on your shoulder. Sotar bless this man who moves forward in the dark. Stay with him as he advances through what is known as evil and darkness. Give him strength as he continues to fight. Let my voice be the last thing he hears as he advances, free from the line. Forward, soldier. May Sotar be the flame of your halberd, the strength of your armor. May the very end of evil be found at the end of your halberd. Walk, and I will walk with you. The others will catch up.
Walk with him. The Inquisition is at your back, son. Do what must be done.
Your body has failed you, but your faith has not. Your weapon is a flame with passion and strength. You are the very embodiment of the sons of Sotar. You who would give their flesh to ensure that humanity burns brightly another era, another age, despite all those who would see us fail and fall. You are the spark that lights the embers, and you will be the flame that sputters through the dark. Fix that.
I could hear the crack.
Continue your advance.
You will continue your advance. And with a 9, it will slow. But you know you cannot stop.
A breach.
Stay here. This is his moment.
Has his heart stopped?
Yes, it has.
Visitor. It's a rifleman. I only have the one bandage.
Treat him if you can. They have formed a phalanx. Weapons at the ready! We are what remain! We are the flames of the Empire, the arms of our Emperor! Forward! Do not let them disgrace our comrades! Forward!
As you
Take the right. I'll take the left. The ones in the back line. Hurry, Victor! I don't like these odds. Victor, any day now! Oh, shit. Leg.
Behind you.
Oh no. You too? Where is the Great Bridge? What?
Right here, I guess.
You guess. I was destroyed.
Thanks. I thought you went over the edge.
Not quite.
Stuck my flare. Find it. Behind us.
There's more large ones coming!
We need to utilize the edge. The cats won't.
They're getting torn
Use the
apart,
edge.
Victor.
Topple them over.
We have to hold them here. You're getting all the fun, Victor!
Not enough. Mistimed it.
Where's your body? Where's your body? Go do it. I see you. Do it. Do the thing. Go ahead, do the thing. You're allowed. Strike me. Hit me, bitch.
Next time that arm comes down, he's gonna leap up on the arm. Very well. He stabbed into the ground.
You hear the larger beast behind you, and that goes out, and it starts to stagger backwards. You can feel it with the tremors.
Oh, shit. Drops his sword.
From the side as he's thrown over. Oh, fuck. Take it.
He kicked you. You got kicked. You got kicked.
Alright. Very well. Rib. Your heart rate's accelerated.
The left arm. I cannot feel it. Would you?
How bad?
Bad.
I have no more supplies.
Do it.
Oh, 9.
This is the advanced. Take it.
Tempered glass, don't waste it.
Yes, let us not. That's going to take at least 30 seconds. Do not use that arm.
Pause. As the mace swings down, with the 3 on the dot, you are sent flying. Critical injury. Inquisitors, the big ones are all lined up.
24,
Perhaps you can get a chain shot.
21, 20,
Do not have time.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Giga. Just got hit with a big fuck off me. No, understood. With an 8.
Victor!
Anti-armor, you're merely sent backward, but the armor will hold.
At my back! Zoltar, give me the strength to be the bastion, the light that is seen before all! Let all see the flame of Zoltar and grant strength to the men who may fight at your side! Let the cleansing flame give sight to those who would be disheartened by the dark! Advance, sons of Zoltar! Istallati stordoka nastekara istare stakera usare tamata ontera stekstotar istakara.
Told you to wait.
The line was going to break.
Duplicating. Yes. Your arm's going
Victor!
to break. That much concentration.
Ah!
As you're being held, my reaction, Hunter's knife to his head. To give you an opening, perhaps.
5 plus 6, you will get that moment. That opening will present itself.
Back up, Hans.
Once we unpause, that's what will happen.
Very well.
It's pause back there. Yep.
So you're tracking, Giga?
I have not been healed since that major injury.
Roll your con save.
An 18. You're persevering. It has not gotten worse, but it definitely needs to be treated.
You overextend too much, Hans.
Give me your shoulder.
Now go get me my knife.
Go!
You wish.
The healing didn't finish. Push it in. Do it! Nothing new.
Three, two.
Good. Stand. No weakness. You must mace to the ground. I know.
Major wound that is not been treated.
I know. Faith. Silver Knight. Faith.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Victor! I feel it up ahead. It is strong. The cluster I spoke of. It writhes. There are many in there, perhaps hundreds. It stands between us and further in.
Man is dying.
One honest. One. And I'm not going to use that.
Around this corner is where all of this evil stems from. Look around you. We are all that remains. Brothers in arms to the very end. There are none coming for us, but there is also none coming for our enemy. Because when the light advances, the dark must recede. And soon enough, every crevice, every crack, flame will find its way in, and no shadow shall remain. The Asia was once a tiny province, with a few scared men. But over time and tribulation, sacrifice and blood, belief and strength and faith, we multiplied. We became not a target, we became not some other people's plaything, no Xeno slave. We rose from the ash, and we shall do so again and again. We must advance. Through there, the miasmic enemy, the mutant, the heresy that springs forth from the very tainted ground, will challenge your every step. Look to your sides! There is no one left but us! We are the light! We are the spark! We are the flame! Shota's very hand is what we are! And it takes but a spark to ignite the entire countryside! Be that spark! Be that flame! Do not let your body betray you! You will only fall when your bones are dust! Your flesh is gone, and you have no more blood to give! Follow me. Follow my colleague. Follow my brother. Follow my sword. Purge the heretic. Purge the mutant. Purge evil and darkness where it lay.
In the name of the Emperor.
Let us make them a whole, brother.
Agreed.
Begin to burn it all! He'll take the hit.
Inquisitor, that wound is an 18 on the dot.
I feel no pain. The flame is what guides me.
Move.
With a 10, with a 6. Go for it, go for it. With a 10, it will grip onto you, but because your ally's next to you, he'll be able to push it off you.
This one's fast! 1 to 7. This one fights like an elf! These things! Victor! Some of these things fight like elf assassins. They're as fast as I.
Shit.
Watch your side.
Inquisitor, grenade on the die, you're able to break 3 easily.
Stay in formation.
Victor, I can burn this, but I need to be in the center, and I need time to pray. I cannot do it at once.
Then I'll be at your back and the aspirant will be at the rest. Trust my blade, trust my flail. Chant.
Get me to the center.
Stand.
Further in.
Support my all for Oleander. The whole here. Get back into formation.
Further. Here. Great and mighty Shotar, I pray to you to give me the strength. Allow me to spread your flame across the devilish evils of this world. Allow me to be your vessel, to be your conduit, no matter what it costs. Do it. He's taking it. Allow me to be your sword. Allow me to be your shield. Allow me to be your conduit of strength. Even if my body burns, even if my death shall be so, allow me to burn!
He is on wrath and is as strong as 10.
The blade comes down, Oleander, and as the flames erupt with a 5, one final strike to the shoulder. Everything staggers away from you.
Set this miasma bright! Use me, Sota! Use my body as kindling and flame!
and the flames erupt from the amulet and begin to spark the forest around you, bringing life to
My faith is my shield! My faith is my sword! And Sota is my god! Pause!
Once more, let the dice decide your fate. Lylander, as you look to your brother to your right, he takes a step forward to defend you. The fire burn, Sota's flame burn. Your soul tightens. You let out a sigh. It's truly the battlefield you want. Truly the enemy you want. And you look up to this foe.
Victor, my body is broken! Destroy that thing before it kills our men!
It goes wide as the arm comes down.
What? You see, he is major wound, critical wound.
Assist your Inquisitor! Go! Burn brightly, my son. Reload this for me. My arm is no good. Ah!
With a 13, Oleander, it takes every fiber of your being. With faith as your shield, it does not crush you. You can slip out.
Rifleman. With a 6 for the flame scene, you're able to roll out of the way. Just
I'm
barely.
sticking this thing, flaming sword into his eye while it was down.
Inquisitor! With a 2, you go to impale him, but your brother next to you distracts you for but a moment and you bounce off.
Not the Signoria.
Imperial medic, as you look across the way, you see your brother down on the ground.
Again!
Sir, an idea. What if you take the rest of my black powder, throw it at him, and blow it up at his feet?
Genius!
Here you go.
DM! DM!
Yep.
Rifleman gave him the rest of his powder in a bag. His body's fucked. He can't engage it in melee. He's storing the powder and gonna try and shoot it near the head.
Understood.
Victor, get back! Victor!
give you the opportunity you need.
With a 3 on the die, it explodes, but just too soon. And the medic
It's just barely out of the blast as an explosion happens above your head. Ambush, you feel the hair singe.
Not enough. Not enough. Medic! Medic! Stop it, damn you! Reload it. Use my powder. With that.
Good. Good.
As you look around, the fire burns brightly. You know you still have time.
do what you must. Finish these abominations.
We'll regroup with you in the center.
It's a good time.
We press.
So we need to push further in. No.
There are more coming.
Medic! This one is your charge. But he has a rifle.
On your wing, he is going to put the flaming sword.
So truly, tests our resolve. My right arm is shattered. I will make do.
Good.
His hands shake as he tries to load, but he can't, as he's on wrath.
Lean against it, they come. Load. Did not think it would be here, of all places.
Hans, there's something different about it. Can't explain it here. When we're out of here, I will. But he needs to live. Use your feelings.
Aspirin, look for an opening! Victor! The This one fights like an art selector! He's too fast!
He's gonna go for the back right leg. Try and sweep it.
No!
With permission. He's using his personal stamina potion.
Go ahead.
I'm out of energy. I need to let that sit in.
There's another wave coming. This is probably it. Get together.
Too many potions. I can stomach it. I can stomach it.
This is it. Feel blessed, riflemen. These vestiges are not meant to be touched by other than those who have been ordained.
He's dead now. Oops.
There it is. I can breathe again. There it is. I can breathe.
Movement in the dark. We have nothing left.
They come.
I have something. One more. But Hans needs to go forward.
Very well. Sotar will be all I need.
Trust me. Be at his side. Hans! Move up, Hans!
That's it for shots. Sotar, help me.
Get in there. You come on. Around. I will be at your back. Get in there, Six.
Victor, your flail! Ah!
Destroy Hans. Kill it.
Rolling for injury. With a 17 on the dice, your armor will hold.
DM.
slash.
Survive this. And with the blessing of my colleague, I will see to it you are an initiate.
For the Emperor.
You read my
The room
mind.
silently burns with the flames of Sota, Oleander, by your mind and your body willing it so. The room goes quiet, and only wailing can be heard
Deeper within the caverns below this castle town.
Do you need it?
My heart beats still. No. We cannot die here.
Who is dying? Assess your wounds. Who is dying? Who?
This man is still bleeding as
Critical.
is he.
I've had a critical
to Major.
I'm not gonna lose a silver knight. Put down your shield. Put it down. Inquisibloom.
You know,
That.
as you ingest the strange liquid,
Get away from him.
Elric.
Back away.
a
Give him
searing
space.
burning sensation courses through your body, and you collapse to the ground, writhing in pain. It's as if your very body itself has been set aflame, but there are none to be seen.
You then immediately vomit up blood.
Glove, bite.
As such.
Glove, bite.
Wouldn't
The
matter
writhing
anyways. Time would
and the
just
pain
regenerate.
becomes worse. And for a moment, you will black out from the pain, but come to completely rejuvenated.
Faith in science, boy. Faith in science. What now?
This is halfway. Listen, my soldiers, my brothers.
Here.
We have lost many of our contingent on our task for the Emperor, Emperor Osterhaus, for the Inquisition, for our arch-lectors, and for the betterment of humanity. Humankind may not know what we fight for. The Empire of Theosia does. They are educated, learned. They have been exposed to the evils of the long-lived. It is their legacy. We bear these scars still to this day. But even down here, you fight for humankind that does not know. They do not know what you stand between. They know not that while they rest, you are down here in the depths of the dark, so these abominations may not rise to the surface. They are able to sleep as you stand amidst the burning of mutations that would see their corpses serve their dark needs. You have been chosen for these tasks. Not by us, we merely pointed the finger and made a command. But when we looked at you and chose you, it is because Sotar whispers in our ear, this one has a purpose. This one has a purpose. Be it carry a flame, or to cut through the dark on the front before your brothers may disappear. Make no mistake. We are all that stands between the dark and the light. And we are the light's kindling. When our flame is its brightest, we are consumed. It is an honor to be that kindling. It is an honor to be that bright flame in the dark while your brothers cluster around you and find strength and faith. You witnessed miracles today in the darkest places of the world. Their hearts had stopped. They were dead. But their spirits could not be killed, for Sotar gripped it in the palm of his hands and blew into it so their spark may become flame. Just as he has done here to this evil. Because my faith, unwavering, my brother's faith, unwavering, your faith, unwavering. We have a long way to go. This is only the beginning. More abominations await. And some of your brothers are still trapped down below. We will free them. They will join our mission. I turn to you now. With a fire in my belly and a sword on my hip, and ask you, who do you serve?
The Empire and Sotar.
Who do you serve?
The Emperor. The Empire. The Emperor and Sotar.
Good. May those flames continue to burn.
Satisfied.
Advance. Stay together.
Let us progress.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yes. He's gonna look for his mace. Because he was disarmed earlier. The 13 will find it.
You felt the spark.
No.
Not in that. In him.
Hold.
And his hand is more than likely burned to shits.
Hold. I will give you an option. Obviously, we're going to call it. We're at the end of our mission. However, if you want a chance to wind down and we pitch camp before we advance, we can go to the camp section of this cave and I'll allow you to do wind down RP. If you want to do that, raise your hand. Very well. Respawn.
We are masochists.
Wow. My thing though is like,
So,
imagine being the only one to get thrown off the cliff by that big thing.
to everybody, good fucking job. Good work.
Well done.
You did fucking amazing.
Very fun.
Both the exploration and the combat was a lot of fucking fun. Everything looked great. Shinfo, Giga, good fucking job. Lone, good fucking job. NPCs, good fucking job. And of course, Imperials, you did
Good
well.
fight, Sloan.
Everybody did great.
They set like
Got a few
95%
good
of
shots.
engagement. I chimed in once or twice, but they said everything.
I'm not going to hold the rest of you here if you don't want to be here. Thank you so much. I'm going to take these guys to their camp so they can roleplay out their Imperials starting to get to rest, and then we'll call it a night. Alright? Thank you, every single one of you. You guys are the best. If you're one of the imps that are participating, come with me.
I see what you were doing.
What was my fucking death roll?
Made me self-conscious.
Click this.
Why did you have to roll a 2 and a 3 back to back?
As soon as you enter, your cards are up. Aspirant.
Yes, Inquisitor.
See if you can find a sturdy plank of wood, bring it to me. I must set my arm.
At once.
If you cannot find wood, take one of the arm bones from one of the skeletons, bring it to me.
It will be done.
The flame within the aspirant flickers. Is dying. But heart. That one. Different altogether. Righteous and pure. Thunk. Yeah. I need to kneel. Do you have an out? A belt. A knife belt. I'm going to take it.
Very well. Aspirant, go check on the men. Check their morale. Keep them afloat.
Extend your arm. All the way to the elbow, all the way out.
I'll need your assistance. I cannot feel it. Why do you suppose they've only allowed us two to go down here? I told them what we had found. Told them they should not risk any soldiers, send 6 inquisitors. Why was I not heeded?
I'm not ignorant. I'm more than aware of my failure to take Stowlin, as well as the loss of my quarry. Perhaps you are paying for my penance, as I am here with you.
I doubt that I am paying for anything you've done, Victor. I put my quarry in the hands of Voltex, as instructed, no less. With his escape, it did not matter whose fault it was.
And yet you are here with me.
They truly wanted you to succeed at Stowling, they would have gave you everything you requested. They sent you with halberdiers.
I had men.
Halberdiers.
Halberdiers
Victor.
were more than enough, but they fled. They ran.
That's not more than enough to take castle walls. You need shields. Open battle, yes.
Nah.
They did not even give you
An open
cannon.
battle, if it was a field, yes. Didn't even give us a cannon, you're right. Even had a working gate in that keep. His commander rallied. They've gotten slow. Yet I've gotten old, it's not hard to see.
We have given much to our faith, but we will continue to do so. Whatever the body is weak for, our faith will return unto us in times of duress.
It was never enough. Your speech. My faith. It exists. It is there. I know I live, because Sotar wills it. This I know. But Sotar gave me another gift of humanity. My wit. My ability as a master alchemist to come up with compromises when faith flickers. So I indulge. I know they speak ill of me, these art selectors. I know I am not as capable as other counterparts, such as yourself.
Huh.
I know I was given this job because I didn't finish it. I just want to retire. I'm tired. Oleander?
We do not retire,
58.
Victor. Visitors never put down the hat and coat. At best, we will die in the field.
My knowledge is extensive, and it'll take more time for others to learn what I have learned. If I were to sit down in a chair, I'd have more time to teach my aspirant and others, initiates, to survive the arenas, do what is necessary to live.
Then let me advise you to never write what you know down in a book.
Perhaps you're right. And then knowledge will be lost. Unless they pay heed.
I do not understand sometimes, but I would not commit such heresy as to question my betters. But these artifacts, these things of power, they are evil, no doubt. They cycle with energies that should not remain, that should not be used. And yet we
Should be
collect
destroyed?
them. They should be
Why?
destroyed. They should be destroyed, but we collect them. I do not understand why. They are not used.
Remembrance? Perhaps. Lest we forget.
I will never forget. I know too well the evils of the Elder. I do not say that.
You can speak freely.
Humanity is thrown against such odds. Unfathomable once you think of it. Its enemies live far longer, have access to things and magics. Even though they are abominations, they are tools that they have to use against us all. They have creatures and magics, artifacts. Some of them can even control the very land that they walk upon. Why does humanity not have such things? I do not mean in the same way, for what they use is heretical and evil. But should there not be something that humanity has earned? We who were slaughtered, paid penance. I believe Sotar does guide us, and I believe in the flame. It is why when I knelt and prayed, I let the swords strike me, because it did not matter. My faith would be my shield. Here I am alive, and they burn. But why? Think of all we've been stacked
Humanity has been
against.
suppressed. Suppressed for many millennia. We collect items. Be sure history does not repeat, and it is in the hand of our betters. But what happens when those betters become senile?
Careful, my colleague.
When they touch what they shouldn't. You know it as well as I.
We touch what should not be touched to ensure it is locked away.
It's like choosing your fights, Oleander. Some things we cannot beat. We just cannot face. We're not prepared enough, and we shouldn't have to face it. The same can be said for these artifacts of great importance.
Take a bite.
At times, we should just not indulge, and yet we are requested to do so. Why else would we be here? To map out this ancient cavern. I could be doing so many more important things. Hunting after my quarry, wherever they went. Here I am. Experimenting. Not that I don't enjoy my job.
We should not say these things.
No, we shouldn't. I am loyal to the flame, to Sotar's pure flame. I am loyal to the Inquisition, and I go where my Emperor needs me. Yes, I have questions. But as long as I keep progressing, isn't that the point of humanity? Perhaps that is our strong suit. Despite it being very obvious.
No more, Victor.
Aggression. Very well.
The strength of the Emperor and Sotar.
Status, aspirant.
The faith rises in them.
I'll speak to your mentor. Tell him what you've learned today.
At once.
On your feet, Hans. You may rest in a moment with me.
Yes, sir. Mentor.
Alright, my boy.
You are a Silver Knight. You served in the East, did you not?
Correct, Inquisitor.
Quite the weapon of choice. Morning Star. Why?
To break the armor of our foes. To strike at larger foes from afar. And up close if needed.
Are you not afraid?
No, Inquisitor.
Lies.
There are times, sir.
Of course there are times.
Times where I fear.
If no man feared anything, Hans, there would be no need for the flame, and such a thing as a heretical thought. It is one thing to be brave and courageous. One thing to be a leader, to be a fire in the dark. And it is another to say that you are impervious. Are you impervious?
No, Inquisitor.
No. What guards you?
My will to the Empire, its people, the loyalty to the Emperor, and my faith in Sotar.
There will be many struggles to come. I think you know this. The invasion of Ireland has only just begun. And while the Emperor's armies have not been committed, Elector Count Ducloff's armies have. You serve within them. More than likely, you will be sent to the front. More than likely, you'll find yourselves assisting in the sieges of either Ambershire or Oakenbrook, once Ledford has been completely secured. Or you might die down here. But if you do not die, to this day I have refused to take on an aspirant or an initiate. My work is too convoluted for most to understand. You saw what I did in that room. Do you believe in faith?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Every soldier says they believe in Sotar. Look me in the eye. Open your visor. Do you believe in Sotar?
His light and flame guided us through the dark. It repelled the enemies and granted us few passage down to the depths we are now.
Yes.
So yes, I believe in it and his might.
Then knowing what you saw I can do, you understand the weight of my words when I say there is a spark within you. I see it. I can sense it. The very same connection to our God that I feel. When you walk down here, tell me, at times, did the air feel thick, like wading through a river?
Sometimes, sir, but I left it up to the fact that the air down here is dry and full of miasma.
It always happened when you were near those crystals, didn't it?
At times.
You'll continue to follow your orders from Inquisitor Victor's aspirant. You'll finish your mission down here, and upon its completion, you'll be coming back with me to the rear lines, where you'll be sent away back to Sunmore to begin your training as an initiate. If you survive.
As you wish, Inquisitor.
It is not what I wish. Sotar does not just leave a spark where he wish. He plants it, cultivates it, and if it is present, there is a reason. Go back to your men. See to it that you are an example to them. See to it that they follow you.
Yes, Inquisitors.
I shall indulge.
It's lasted me the whole campaign so far. A little bit of home does not hurt.
A little bit of spice.
Mulberries.
Mulberries.
From the large patches outside of Sunmore.
The red fields.
Yes.
Those fields span all the way as far as Astigan, all the way past the southern road.
Even the towns that dot in between, they are barely visible through the roiling hills of red.
Now, the poppies. It is winter here. So it'll just be a sheet of white upon the earth. But come April, it'll be red once more. Reds, yellows, such beauty of the world. I sometimes forget how oblivious our side of the world truly is to this world's atrocities. Its hate, malice, as they live in peace now.
We do what we must so our people can live in peace, Victor. I think you know this.
Indeed. Yes, I do. I just hope it lasts.
You know as well as I it will not. Not until we get that which we must from the enemy. Times are changing. You've heard the same things I have from the Archlectors. That the gate
The world
to
itself.
the north, Victor, the reports have changed. It will not close. It cannot close.
Why won't it close?
What I am about to say will be considered heresy, so I am sure it will not be repeated.
Speak.
The Archlectors cannot figure it out. They have spent day upon day staring into the depths of its red field. They have had to take shifts because the sheer volume of its power causes those near it for too long to grow sick.
And nothing can be done.
Sotar will provide a way. But until that happens, the world will continue to change. The Lectors said it themselves.
It will influence the very land. This magic, as we've seen with this mycelium, as we've seen with all this life, like in Gillimore.
That is why
there was no sustenance, no sunlight. Yet it was green.
Theodius said as much. He made it very clear that the working theory is that the constant flow of magic from this giant archway, it was starting to change the fauna and flora. I have not had time to inspect, nor have you. But we have seen it, Victor. These are walking entities. They are mycelium that should not be sentient, and yet it is. There is also an archway beneath the city, and it has been used. And every time they are used, more of this cancerous growth is released into what we perceive as our plane, our world. We are poisoning ourselves. The Imperium is the only ones who know it.
Now it makes sense. I heard the rumors that progress would be slow, but I didn't have a thought that it would be that reason. We can't send too many men through a gate for that very fear that it might draw other things out of the abyss.
You said that there were very few silvers. Did that not strike you as odd? There were hundreds of thousands. They are all north, Victor. Fortifications have been built outside of these structures. Fortresses have been erected, and the best of the Empire has been sent north. A risk has been taken. If anything was to happen there as it did at Elysium, we would lose the bulk of our armies. But the Archlector says the chances of this are very low.
Then we must trust our elders.
Yes, we must. Yes, we must.
Be very careful before you trip.
Sit, boy. What is wrong with you? Your
Nothing.
spark, it flickers. Why?
What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said, aspirant. I can see things others cannot.
There may be a slight
It flickers. Why?
Start to notice your shoulders will become a little broader, your chest a little tighter. Your armor will
Even in a passing wind, a flame may flicker.
is abstract.
Perhaps so.
I don't think call it yet. And you rely on your own blood and skin again. By the way, oh no, I know you were. You did. I'm having it written to the Archlectors, and they will remember and will remind you. Each and every time you pass them by, they will know of the miracle you've been granted. They will sense it. And you will kneel, and they will bless you, and send you on your way. And we all do in front of our elders. Yes, what's that? Have your instructions, yes? I don't think so. Guess I'm gonna need you all again. Hey. Stop kidding. This one was a child,
I noticed.
not even fully developed.
Makes you wonder what they were doing down
They
here.
died. Indeed. Escaping. Fleeing.
Escaping, and yet it was a
But
tomb.
alone they were. Yes. I cannot see this happen. Not in our land. I'll be dead before I see a child die to these monstrosities. They will never reach. We cannot stop them.
Sometimes.
That is why we are here.
Better than this shit. We are also
And then we'll rest, and then we'll see what we can gather from here.
Good.
If anything was left at all, I doubt it. As for me, I will need at least an hour to rest.
I will take the first watch.
Very well.
I did not tell you, by the way. Before we got sent down here, found out the majority of the mercenaries serving Alis turned tail and color. They call them the Golden Lions. They're going to be sending them both to Dunstead to break the siege. Use Arilandi bodies against Arilandi bodies. And then they're going to send them to Bedaria to secure some sort of temple. I have a feeling we'll find our way there soon after.
I see.
Food for thought.
We'll need a base of operations set up somewhere close by. Not in Bedaria, on the edge of it.
I will have to remain working out of Gillimore. What I need is there, and I cannot transport it.
As you say. Good night, my colleague.
I will see you when it is time to wake, brother.
Thumbs up. Do double thumbs up.
Do double thumbs up.
The boss is young.
It's so funny. Joe, can I make this a character in season 3?
Absolutely not.
No.
We knew that was coming.
I always of course. Do you think I'm being serious? Oh yes, I'm here to fight.
Your
Let me
dice rolls.
let me get out my fucking toothpicks.
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe any of those dice rolls for a second. Not for a.
Oh, when I see your color scheme is like.
I killed 3 people. I don't want to hear I was keeping you alive.
You're do this.
Fucking Hans, dude.
I was waiting for you to do the slam.
He just ate hits.
Take off your helmet.
He didn't get crit like once.
Never did afterwards.
Room.
Good.
Crazy entirely.
I got a major injury before the big room, like when you set on fire. I'm like, we have no healing. I go in there, I take a critical, and I'm like, we have no healing. I lose my weapon, I take another major, and I'm just sitting there fucking on death's door, just punching fucking shrooms.
Yeah, he saw that. He was just like, alright, I'm not gonna lose another silver. We can't afford it. Take my Inquisitor Bloom.
The Inquisitor Bloom.
This is, you need to be careful with this.
Good work, Olivia. I hope you enjoyed.
Saved by the Inquisitor Bloom.
It was very fun.
Dude.
A lot of.
Now we prepare for death.
A lot of gaps are slowly getting filled, and I enjoy these episodes.
I'm like, I'm just gonna throw myself at these guys.
I love it. I love the cleanup. I love cleaning up after player characters. It's so much fun.
Big fuck off.
Cleaning up after myself. The North, though, that scares me.
I got hit by
It's not the North, you think it is.
and I kept living, and I'm like, what is happening?
Oh, it's the north of the continent. North. Past everything. So it's not Haloth North. It's we're at the corner of the continent. We need to go up. I see.
By the way, when you went out to the
that's where they all are.
I rolled for that flame buff again. It was a natural 20.
All right.
Take care, chat. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh.
I try to catch your crossbow shots.
But it's hard to react when you don't do the drastic move of shooting it.
Like I will totally.
Yeah, it's fine. I was. You could totally roleplay like me.
Mr. Brunswick.
Goodbye, chat.
Honestly, I didn't mind if
Take
people
care.
didn't take it.
Don't fucking die. Oops, too late, you're dead.
Oh god.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It was so good.
Silly bitch.
Ollie killed chat.
The dice got to
I've
me.
never had I've fallen in love with this fucking thing, dude.
Goodbye, chat.
Fucking.
Beautiful.